Now what you're gonna need is a glass pane, smooth quartz block, smooth quartz stairs, and a slab to start with. And as we go, we're gonna use more materials. So as you see here, I've placed 2 stairs. Now I'm gonna place 1 block here, and then as we continue, we're gonna go and build our way up. You're gonna want to do this about 10 times. There, 1, 2, 3. Four. I apologize about that. What I meant was 5, not 10. Sorry. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna recreate these stairs 5 times. Now we're just gonna need 1 more. Now if you wanted to use any different material, you are welcome to. I prefer smooth quartz blocks to be more of a modern look. Like, you know, Beverly Hills or California. See, now, this is what it's supposed to look like. As you can see. So now, as our house is it's not gonna be directly on the grass, we're gonna need a bit of support. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna move about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks from here. And then you're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks away. So there's now, as you can see, there is about a 9 block difference. 8 blocks, I mean. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep building up until we're completely aligned with the top staircase. Five. Now, a great way to test if you are aligned is just to build blocks over here, and you're gonna see if you're aligned. And we are. So about 5 blocks up. And you're gonna do the same for this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna build a cross to connect with the next pillar. See? And we're gonna do the same thing with the stairs and the pillar. Perfect. Now, what you're gonna want to do next is take this here and build a cross and a line here. So we're essentially gonna be making a rectangle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep building until you connect. Perfect. So you're gonna end up with this. And for the bottom here, I was thinking we could create a rose garden or a pool. It would really be a nice complement to the modern house look. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in the blocks here to the gap. Perfect. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave a gap over here, these right here, and you're gonna do 1, 2 right here, okay? And then we're gonna go to the corner. You're gonna put 1 block in each corner. I know the house, it looks a bit small, but I just want, you can always make it a lot bigger if you prefer. I'm just doing this so it's a bit easier, especially if you're just starting out in Minecraft or you just want a more simplistic look. Oh, forgot to add a pillar. So we're gonna fill the rows with a glass pane. Up here, right? And now it's supposed to look like this. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the exact same thing, but except with the quartz blocks. Perfect. Next, what you're gonna do, you're gonna add another row. Apologize about that. Just my mic. Now, perfect. What you're gonna do next is we're sort of gonna make a glass pattern. So you count 1. Are those fireworks? I apologize if you guys hear fireworks. Those are fireworks outside the house. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, and you're gonna leave 2 of the blocks untouched. 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna fill another row. Like that. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the remaining. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Finally, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now, perfect. I'm gonna do a quick turnaround so you can see how all corners look. Amazing. Okay. Now we are going to need an iron door. If you prefer, you could use a dark oak door, but for this video, I am going to be using an iron door. Perfect. Now we're just gonna fill this right here. Perfect. And then we are going to need a button. Button. You can use any type of button you would like. This one I'm gonna be using a polished blackstone button. Perfect. Work marvelously. Add one here, so we can open this door. Great. Now, since we are done with the first level floor, we are now going to be adding the second floor. But for the second floor, I want to give it a bit of a slanted roof, if you know what I mean. Just bear with me and I will show you how it looks. Now, since we've already built up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, you are going to be adding a 5th block and building all the way to the right. Like that, like so. We are going to build 5 more rows up. I apologize for the background noise. We are now on our 3rd row. Now our 4th row. And finally, our 5th row. Perfect. So now we are going to be recreating the same look as we did for the bottom floor. We are going to move 1 block up from here, 2 blocks up from the window, like so, and create a row of glass panes. Now, just to get these two to connect, I am going to be adding, oopsie, I am going to be adding 1 block here to connect the glass. Perfect. We've completed this one. Really, these doors are so annoying. I swear. Okay, now we're going to be doing the same exact thing up here, like with the block pattern as I showed you guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Oops, 2. Well, that's a technicality because of the extra block here, but just pretend it wasn't there. Just pretend there were 2 blocks instead of 3. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Perfect, excellent. Now we're going to fill those in with the glass panes. Like, as I said, you can recreate this house as large as you want, as small as you want, with whatever materials you would like. I just prefer the smooth quartz blocks because it really does recreate a nice modern look. There we go, like so. Perfect. I think it looks really nice. But we're not done yet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill the floor here. First I am going to make a roof. So you're gonna have to listen very carefully because this part can be a bit tricky. Now we're gonna add one here. Okay. And then you're gonna add a row right like so. Then you're gonna add the stairs. Then again, add a row of blocks. And then add a row of stairs. So we're going to keep doing this until we reach here. Relative to here, I mean. Now we're halfway through, and now we're going to keep going. I apologize if this is a bit monotonous, but I just wanted you all to see how it's done exactly, so you can follow through. Almost completed, hang in there. What I forgot to mention was we are going to break these blocks under here and leave just the stair part. We are almost finished. Now what you're gonna do is before we add this last part of the roof, we're going to build up from here. From right here, I meant. Right here. Leave this part empty because we are going to fill the gap. You know, my favorite part about Minecraft is just the sheer creativity it brings out in me. Like, you know, you may think you're not creative or you have nothing to do, but Minecraft really does. It gives you something to do. Like, there's endless possibilities and projects. What I really love about this game. Alright? Then we're going to the right like this. 2 blocks, 2 blocks. Perfect. It looks a bit awkward, but when we fill in the gaps, it's gonna look really nice. Now I will be filling the house, decorating and making the floors, but that will be I apologize. That will be in a different video, if you care to stick around. Right now I am doing the exterior of the house, and in another video we will be making a video on the interior. I really apologize for the background noise. Now, voila. I know it looks very awkward, but I will be designing it. Extra stuff, right? Right now in this video we are just doing the basics. I will be fixing it. Okay? So now we are going to be doing the floor area. Apologize, let me just make it daytime so you can see it a bit better. There we go. Now what you're gonna need is a fence. You can really use any one you'd like, but I am going to be using a dark oak fence as well as a dark oak fence gate. Now we are going to place the gate here so we can enter our rose garden. Add 2 here and then fill the rest of the gaps. Man, these fireworks are getting crazy. The area where I live in, it's always fireworks. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. There. Perfect. You can always fill this with anything you'd like. You can have a little farm in here or a little pool. But what I'm going to make is a garden. So I'm going to be using some specific flowers to fix the look. So you're going to be needing a sunflower, cornflower, and roses. Okay. We are going to be making a bit of a pattern. So the sunflower is going to be going diagonally. As they are tart plants, it will really bring out the pattern. So we're going to be going diagonal. And I know, it does not go all the way here, but that's totally fine. The same thing. You're going to make an X. And then across from here we will be filling it with a rose bush. As I said, you can use any flour you'd like, it's really up to you, but this is what I prefer. Now with the cornflour, we are going to be going across. Oopsie. Now. Perfect. And then we are going to be using a wither rose. Really brings out the pattern, and it's a great filler. See, by using a dark color for contrast, it really brings out the pattern design. And fill the wither rose in the remaining spots. You could also make a farm. You can make you can plant your crops here, but I felt the most appropriate was flowers. Please, if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments, and I will be reading comments, and I will be implementing these suggestions on my future videos. There we go. So I'm going to go up and give you a view of what it's supposed to look like. Go a bit slower. So just reiterate. Make an X shape with the sunflowers, then a cross with the rose bushes, and then a straight line with the cornflowers. I know it doesn't look perfectly symmetrical, but that's totally fine. And then to give a nice contrast, I used wither flowers. So for the stairs, we are going to need a pot to put our bamboo in. Oops. Flower pot. Then we are going to be needing some bamboo. Perfect. Now we're going to be filling it on each block. Placing it on each block. Perfect. And then you are going to be filling the pot with a bamboo. So now, these flower pots look really nice. Now for the finished look. This was really fun to make. Thank you guys for watching my video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. And for my next video, I will be designing the interior along with fixing the roof. Okay? Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to watch this video. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.